Hey y'all, curl my hair with me. So first up, this is what you're gonna need and some hairspray, but I didn't put that in the video. And then my just look a hot mess. Please ignore that the whole video. So first things first, you're gonna want to comb your section out. Make sure there are no naps. I'm using about a 1.5-inch curling iron. You're gonna clamp it. I like to personally let the clamp sit there for a little second. And then you're gonna slowly begin to turn this clamp. You don't want to turn it too much. But every time you turn it, let it sit. I like to count to 7 or 8. And as you're twisting, just make sure that hair isn't getting tangled on the other side of the clamp. And just keep twisting, turning, twisting, turning. Once I get towards the end, I like to put that end piece in there and roll the iron back up to the top and let it sit for a second. And then touch it, see if it's hot. Once it's hot and you feel it, and you're not going to burn yourself, of course, put that curl in your hand and squish that curl, y'all. Now I'm going to demonstrate again. That should be your final result. So you're going to take your section, again, comb it out, make sure there are no naps. Then you're going to take that clamp, start at the top, let it sit for a little second, twirl, twist. Make sure your hair isn't getting caught on the other side. Some people flip it. I don't personally flip it. I feel like it flips it. And yeah, just keep flipping, swirling until you get towards the end. Touch that curl, see if it's hot, make sure it's hot. Then you're going to take that out again and you're going to squish that curl. I like to squish it until it cools off a little bit and then slowly like pull it down so it's not sitting like that. Spray your hairspray. And now I'm going to do my whole head. Give me 1 sec. Okay, now that I'm done, I'm going to take this Gots to Be spray and kind of use this as my hairspray. I'm going to spray my head, make sure it's all coated. And then while I was waiting for the curls to kind of, dry, I did my edges real quick. So I'm not going to show y'all that because everybody does their edges differently. But yeah, that's just what I did while I was waiting for the curls to kind of cool off and sit for a second. So now I'm going to show y'all how I like to comb out my curls. I usually use a wide tooth like comb. Because I feel like when you first comb it out, it kind of turns out like how mine did when I just tried to do that. It kind of brushes the curl out completely. So I use my little wig brush that I had on hand and kind of started that brush out. Then I go in with that rat tail comb and comb out, like kind of, get the curls together and not just play with your hair, honestly, while you're combing it out. Make sure you're not combing it out too much. I feel like I over combed my hair this day. So yeah, make sure you don't do what I did, to be honest with you. But then I'm going to do it to the other side and give me 1 sec. And this is how the curls came out.